YouTube crew, what is going on, and welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be talking about how to rotate and how to approach fights on Rebirth. This is a question that I get all the time, so today we're going to be breaking down a game, really taking a look at how am I rotating throughout the map, and then once I figure out where people are, how am I approaching those fights. So let's go ahead and drop into it. Now we picked this up here with loadout. We had a pretty clean early game. We only have about 8 teams left, although it's quads and there's still, 20 something, almost 30 people left in here. So when we talk about how to rotate, the first thing is, when it comes to early game, I always recommend landing in the same spot every single game. Get to know that area better than enemies. Where are the loot crates? Where are the guns? Where's the cash? Where are the buy stations? And the reason I say that is because from there, you can start to create a natural rotation. So when I land living quarters, I always love to rotate to Nova 6. When I land control, I love to rotate to Nova. When I drop headquarters, I like to drop either Nova or head over to living quarters. So I love fighting in Nova and living quarters. So when I'm looking to rotate, that's kind of the first thing. Now, all of our rotations are going to be based on information. We're always looking to try to find people, which then allows us to approach fights. So first things first here, we're going to get this kill. I just happened to hear him. Unfortunate for that guy. I look for his teammates using the minimap. Nobody else. He's the last one. So we're going to pop UAV, which is now going to give us information about, okay, where are we going to rotate to next? I see one up top prison. So as I turn this corner here, I got to be ready for that person. Now, quick little bonus tip here for you. I actually just use that precision. I don't want anybody else to have it. So I just call it near where those people are. And we're going to go ahead and rotate in. And I rotate it in this way because it's an easy kill. It's a 1v1 situation. He's on my level. So as I turn this corner, look at the centering. Look at the centering right there. I'm perfectly centered right here. It's one solo player. I'm able to get the down, and I'm able to get the thirst. So we're going to go ahead and push kind of over towards control next, right? This is who I see. They're super close by to me. And what you're going to notice throughout this gameplay is I'm not playing at a super fast pace, but I still drop a high number of kills. So we go ahead and push in here, right? So as I'm approaching this fight, what I see is I see one person right on my level here. I see 2 people down below me that I got to be cognizant of. And I see one person over by the ATV. Now, right here, I'm in a spot where I can challenge this guy, and I don't have to worry about any of these 3 players. They're actually below me. So I'm going to go ahead and get that down in thirst, and then I see 2 right down below here. Now, right here, I get the live ping, right? I know that there's 2, and the other one took off on the ATV. So I'm actually going to rotate around here. Now, I do put myself in a very bad position. When we talk about approaching fights, we don't want to full send everything. That's not what we want to do. So I'm able to get a clean down there, and what ends up happening is this last guy below me, I just kind of full send him, which is a huge mistake, but thankfully, Mr. Clean is able to kind of help me out here, clean this up, and we kind of keep going. Now, I notice one's above, so that's kind of the next piece of information that I'm going to act on. Notice that one's above. There is a loadie up there, so I just go ahead and rotate up. We're going to take him out. And this was kind of a perfect game in terms of understanding how to rotate. Immediately go check this left side, not really seeing anything. Got $9,000, right? Got 9,000, trying to see if I can get an easy pick, not really see anything. So slow down. Let's pull back. Let's get a UAV up. And now we're going to start to figure out where's the next spot that we can rotate to, and then we'll take a look at how we approach that. Now, as we're kind of pushing up here, because we're going to end up pushing top prison. Actually, let's take a look at the minimap real quick. Let's take a look at the minimap. Bunch of people, right? So we got a dot over here. We got some people prison. We got some over here. Everybody else is kind of on the other side of the map. So we're going to start to push this way. And as I'm pushing up here, if you're looking to get better at Rebirth, I took my KD from a 0.7 to over a 4 KD. I know what it takes to get better at this game. If you're looking to get better, just consider hitting that subscribe button down below so that my content gets pushed to you a little bit more. And I do videos every single day. I post every single day. I live stream 4 days a week. So again, if you want to know when I am posting, make sure you turn on that notification bell as well. And like I said, my whole goal is just to help you get better. Now, as I am approaching this, right, I've got one on my level and I've got one right below me. And let's actually pull this back here for a second because you can kind of see which way they're rotating, right? They're rotating closer to this door. So as I approach this, I'm not going to full send. I'm going to play this a little bit slow. I'm trying to bait them out of here so that they can get on top of prison. I can basically beam the first one, and then the second one is basically just cleaning up. When I talk about duos, now we're in quads, but this is 2 people here. I want to get a clean first kill, at which point the second guy is just another one-on-one situation. That's what I'm looking for. Now, why do I rotate over this way? I rotate over this way because of this dot on the minimap, right? So all of a sudden, I have this team here that I still have to be cognizant of, but I'm going to go ahead and rotate to this guy that's out in the open. Just a little bonus tip here for you. If you see that red dot, I guess just be careful. No notification there. Thankfully, I have self-revive. These guys still weren't on roof, so I just decided to go ahead and push down here. You know, BW's got some people below us, so we're going to go ahead and challenge this way. I hear one this way. Boom, down. And don't be afraid to hit by your SMGs. 2 people to my left, right? So 2 people to my left. I'm going to use the speed boost, and I actually play this a little bit aggressive here. This is a situation where if you are looking to improve, I would probably say you should play it up here. But I was feeling good. We tagged this guy. We're able to jump through the window. If you are going to jump through a window, guys, if you're going to jump through a window, you got to make it clean. You can't mantle. Notice how my gun never goes away here. Right, so I'm able to ADS as I am going through that window. If you are jumping through a window, and last guy's on prison flying away. If you are jumping through a window, you've got to be in a situation where you're not going to auto-mantle that and your gun goes away. That's going to give you a huge disadvantage. You're going to end up losing that fight. Now, right here, again, we're talking about pace of play. This pace isn't crazy. We still got 5 teams up, which is kind of a dead lobby. It's not super healthy, but we're going to keep pushing here. We're going to end up still dropping a high kill game here. Because I split a little bit, I'm able to get a few easy, clean kills, which is what we're talking about. Now, rotating here. I see one right there. I'm going to reach out this. My teammate's with me. That guy gets team shotted. That's down in 2 seconds. Last one's floating in. So we have nowhere to rotate to right now, right? We're kind of stuck in a situation where I don't know what to do, and I think a lot of you would end up just sitting on top prison looking for people, hoping that somebody shows up. We're going to pop UAV. I see one in water tower. I see a bunch backside prison, but we're going to go ahead and rotate towards bio. There's multiple teams over here. At least one team, if not, you know, another team. It's tough to see right now, but we're going to go ahead and rotate over here. Now, as I am approaching this, I got to be careful, right? What am I seeing here? I see one above. All right, he was on my level. Now he's above. Right around the corner, and I just kind of play that a little bit patient. That's where I talk about playing a little bit more patient. I'm trying to make him make a move. Make him make a move, and then from there, I will act on it. Now, we got a bunch of people my level. I see one backside in the doorway. We'll just let it roll. I see one backside in the doorway, so I'm going to approach this way, and I'm going to just be careful here. I'm still in a position where if I get shot, that I can go back off, run up the stairs, and I'll be able to get away. But they end up pushing down the hill, so this becomes free as free gets. I mean, there's nowhere for them to go, right? So as I'm approaching this, I'm like, they are trapped here. We get 1, and watch how easy this is. We get 2, we get the thirst. I hit the throwing knife as I always do. And now why do I kill this guy? I basically pursue this to kill this guy because of the fire sale. There's a good chance that with fire sale up, he has self-revive. So I'm going to get the thirst real quick so that he doesn't shoot down on us or anything. And I'm just going to go. Now, we could have easily farmed this team. I mean, we could have farmed that team. We ended up just wiping him. We've got 15 kills. And just like that, that's how quickly kills add up. That's what I want you to really understand is as you are continuing to get better, as you are starting to split a little bit more, whether it's solo trios, solo duos, solo quads, duo quads, whatever it may be, you know, you have more opportunities for kills. Now we're going to go ahead and push over this way. I hear one below me. So I'm going to go ahead and be a little bit patient, trying to see what I can find, and I end up almost dying there. That's where I talk about anticipation. Not anticipating, but again, look at the movement. This is where we talk about using a little bit of movement. I end up jumping to the left, allows me to miss a few of their bullets, and then I end up hitting all my shots. We're good. Look at the lack of anticipation. So I'm already down here. Right there, I'm broken before I even start doing damage, but I'm able to jump to the left there, avoid a few bullets, hit a bunch of upper torso shots, and still win that gunfight. Now, we got a bunch of people in prison, right? This is kind of where we get that next piece of information. This is how I'm always using my minimap to understand where people are, not only understanding where I need to rotate to immediately, but understanding and keeping track of where players are. I wish I'd gotten that down so bad. That would have been a nasty AK clip. Now, we got one right here. I get a little over-aggressive there trying to get those 2 downs, but I end up getting them okay. And that's a situation where, again, going back, right? I have cover. I have a little bit of cover from this guy. I'm kind of in a weird spot. Use a little bit of movement, jump to the right, hit shots. I know there's one in the back, but look at all the cover that I have. This person can barely see me. I'm getting shot from the left, so I immediately jump down, and I'm able to stay up here. So we're going to go ahead and play up and kind of keep rolling. We got 16, 2 other teams. Kill confirmed right there. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate up. I don't want to be stuck down here. I want to get up the hill if I can, especially because I want to try to take this angle, knowing that I'm clear to that right side. Knowing that I'm clear to that right side, I'm going to go ahead and push in. So as we're continuing to rotate here, the biggest thing is going to be when it comes to rotations, you should have a natural rotation once you get that loadout. Once you get that loadout and you start to try to find people, Then it's about getting UAVs up, finding easier kills, understanding where teams are. And then when we approach, I like to take a little bit more of a patient approach until we can figure out where that team's rotating to, try to get an easy kill, and then we start to play fast. You know, playing a little bit slower until we can get to a point where we play faster. Now we got one other person left here. He's down below based on the minimap, so we're going to go ahead and challenge this pretty easily. Again, using movement. This is the same person as before, hitting all of those shots. I hope you found today's video helpful in terms of how to rotate and how to approach fights. As I always say, let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.